Are you all right?
My shoulder.
Any idea who did it?
I don't know. I didn't get a good look at him. My hat. Where's my hat?
Take it easy, mister. Here it is. You got a .45 slug in you and you're worried about your hat. Must be some hat.
It is.
Well, that's about as good as I can do for you until you get back to a dock at Laramie.
Well, I'm not going to Laramie. I got to get to Tumult.
Well, that'll be a rough ride with that slug in you.
I'll make it.
Okay, it's your shoulder. I'm headed for that, too. Come on, we'll ride together. Up you go.
She don't doed up in fancy clothes, trimmed with frills and fur billows. She'd feel silly in chinchilly fur. And though she'd like to look enchantin', she must go on gallivanting in Levi's pleasure.
A little higher, Doc. You're flat.
Them shooting words, Janet, call my voice flat.
Well, maybe not flat, Doc. Just a little tired.
Yeah. You know, I never could get that part. You do it.
I don't dude up in fancy clothes, trimmed with frills and fur billows. I'd feel silly in chinchilly furs. Although I may not look enchanting, gotta go a gallivanting in Levi's plaid shirt and spurs. I gotta get me up at crack of dawn, grab my duds and throw 'em on. Hit the trail before the rooster stirs. And when the wind blows strong and breezy, I'm a-riding free and easy in Levi's plaid shirt and spurs. Real pretty dresses might get me lots of suitors, but dressed in lace I'd have no place for my six-shooter. And if some great big buckaroo ropes my heart with his lasso on the day that jamboree occurs, soon as the organ starts to play, down the aisle I'll start sashaying in Levi's plaid shirt and spurs. Real pretty dresses might get me lots of suitors, but dressed in lace I'd have no place for my six-shooter. hooks my heart with his lasso on the day that jamboree occurred. Soon as the organ starts a-playing, down the aisle I'll start sashaying in Levi's plaid shirt and spurs, dressed in my Levi's plaid shirt and spurs.
Thanks, boy.
How about another one?
Sure, Janet, how about another one?
Some other time. Bill's waiting for me.
You staying in town tonight?
Yes, I'm expecting my uncle.
So long, partner.
So long.
We'd better get you to a doctor. No one?
I need a drink worse than I need a doctor.
Looks to me like you need both. Bottle of whiskey and 2 glasses. Here you are. Know 'em?
No. Come a little closer. Put that in the safe place. It's very important.
Going someplace?
Maybe. Any of your business?
There's a dead man over there on the floor. Might make it my business.
I don't see your badge.
Don't need any.
They give me orders, you do.
Start taking them from me, then. Come back here. Let's get a few answers around here. Anybody know this fella?
He came in with him.
You're a stranger around here, too, ain't you?
Yeah. Is there a law against it?
I'll ask the questions,
Go ahead. But while you're doing it, you're giving the killer plenty of time to get away.
providing you ain't the killer.
That's right.
Give him air.
Save it, Doc. He's dead.
Yeah? You run your department and I run mine. Yep. Sure enough. Ah, well. Tape him down. Got it? Mm-hmm. He's lucky. I've got one in the stock that'll just fit him. You can't stop him. I get him coming and I get him going. Take him over to my place, boys.
You know him? I was telling the sheriff how this fella come in with that big guy.
Big guy? What big guy?
Me.
Suppose you tell us what happened.
I wish I knew.
Well, they was sitting together right here at this table. All of a sudden, I heard a shot. Then the lights went out. The next thing I knew, the old guy was laying there dead.
Well? Tell him where the shot came from.
I don't rightly know.
Let me see your gun.
Look, I didn't kill him. I was dodging bullets myself.
I said, give me your gun.
Sorry, pal. No dice. You'll find it's been fired. The first shot came from the window. I threw Masters down, but not in time.
He's lying.
If I were, you'd be dead now.
Maybe you'd like to settle this another way.
You take a lot of convincing.
Now that you've shown us how tough you are, maybe you can tell us some of the things we want to know.
My apologies if I've done anything to offend you.
I'm not interested in being offended or your apologies. I just want to find out who killed my uncle.
Heard there was some shooting down here. What's it all about?
Don't you know?
I wouldn't be asking if I did. I just pulled in from the ranch.
You're always pulling in from the ranch when one of our family's been killed.
See here, if you think I had anything to do with the shooting of Janet's father...
All right. Let's not get into that again.
Let me tell you this, Janet. If and when I have to kill a man to get what I want, I'll do it out in the open, not from an alley window.
How did you know that shot came from the window?
Heard the boys talking about it outside.
What did you find outside?
The killer used a rifle with a split butt. The marks were in the dust by the window.
You're pretty observing.
It helps keep me alive. I'll have my gun now.
Just like that, huh?
If you've got any charges to make 'em. If you haven't, give me my gun.
Didn't figure on going anywhere, did you, mister?
Gary's the name, Ed Gary. And I only figured on going as far as the nearest bed.
Hey, son. Hotel's right down the street. Tell him I sent you. I get a cut.
Thanks. I never did get to finish my drink.
Make it 2. This one's on me, just to show there's no hard feelings. Well.
See you around.
Gonna be in town long?
Maybe, maybe not.
Look, I don't want to seem nosy.
But you wonder what I'm here for?
Yeah.
I'm looking for 2 men. They used to call themselves Colt Redwood and Jed Northey. Know anybody by those names?
Friends of yours?
Just names to me.
What do you want to see him for?
Business? Oh, by the way, thanks for the drink.
Don't mention it.
Good evening.
Evening.
The doc said you might have a vacant room.
He was right.
It wouldn't disturb you too much if I took one, would it?
Wouldn't disturb me at all.
I got a room. Put your cross down. $2 without a window and $3 with. In advance.
How much extra for a bed?
Hey, that's a good one. I'll remember that one. There you are. Gary. Oh, Gary, excuse me. I give you the wrong key. There you are. Top of the stairs, second door to the right. Best room in the joint. We strive to please. Customer's always right. Pleasant dreams.
Do you always come breaking into your room with a 6-gun in your hand?
Only when I'm expecting company.
You knew I'd be here?
I had an idea somebody'd be here when the clerk switched keys on me. I'm glad it turned out to be you.
Maybe you won't be.
Hey, now take it easy with that thing. It might go off.
It will if you take one more step.
Okay. Now what?
Drop your gun belt.
Anything else?
One more thing. The message my uncle gave you for me.
What makes you think he gave me a message?
He wrote that he was bringing me some very important information. You were the last man with him. You'd have found some way to get it to me, and that means you.
And supposing I told you were wrong?
I wouldn't believe you.
If I knew what this was all about, I might be able to help you.
All I want from you is that message.
Sorry.
In case you think I don't know how to use this, I grew up out here.
Must be a nice climate. Now we can talk. Ever since I got here, I've been answering questions. Now it's your turn.
I have nothing to say to you.
The clerk told me you're up here.
This place is about as private as the railroad station.
If you'd have laid a hand on her,
Oh, I'm all right. It was my own fault. Should have shot first and then talked. Let's go.
Here's your gun. I still say it must be a nice climate. Reads better this way.
I'm afraid there was some mistake about your key last night. You see, I reached up for one and I couldn't help it.
Sure, I know. The Masters is a big outfit in these parts. You gotta do like they say.
You mean you're not sore?
Nah, I'm too hungry to be sore. Where's a good place to eat around here?
What's the matter with right here? The dining room's closed. There's some bacon and eggs left out in the kitchen. Would that interest you?
Anything you have interests me.
Come along, then. How do you like 'em?
Are you the cook?
I will be, for you.
I don't want to put you to any trouble.
A new man in town's no trouble.
You're the only one that seems to think so.
The strangers always interest me, especially if they're men. What's your name?
Ed Gary. What's yours?
Claire Benton.
Joe Benton's sister?
So you've met him already?
I've met him.
He's a big man around here. Just ask him anytime. He'll tell you.
How big?
You will find out. Well, how was it?
Couldn't eat a thing.
You know something? I'm gonna like you.
Hey, Claire.
Thought the dining room was closed.
Well, Ed had to eat.
Ed? Say, you get chummy pretty fast, don't you, sis?
Why don't you stick to running the town?
Looks to me like these dishes need washing.
I'll help you.
She'd rather do them herself, wouldn't you, honey?
Sure. You always know best.
Mind if I sit down? You know, Claire's a funny kid. I don't like to have her work here, but she's got a mind of her own. Not much I can do.
It's very interesting, but it isn't what you came to talk about, Ben.
That's right.
Suppose you get to the point.
Did Harley Masters give you anything or tell you anything before he was shot?
That's the second time I've been asked that. What goes on here?
I think you know the answer.
Wrong guess.
Could be. Generally, I'm right. However, it's probably none of your business.
You're probably right.
You said your business was looking for two men. Their names were,
I said their names were Colt Redwood and Jed Northey, and I didn't say they were my business. I said if you came across them, I'd be around.
What'd they look like?
Redwood's big and tough, with a chewed-up face.
The other one?
He's harder to peg. A little bigger and not so tough. About your size, I'd say. Brown hair, gray eyes.
Like 100 men in the valley.
That's right. Those descriptions help you any?
No, not a bit. Hey, Eli. Come on over here. Gary, meet Eli Crescent. Eli, Ed Gary. He's a stranger in town. He was with Harley Masters last night when he was shot.
I think I've seen you somewhere before. Maybe in a picture of you.
Hey, what goes on here? Never mind, Dan. He's still breathing. Too bad.
Don't worry about it, Doc. You'll get him sometime anyway.
Yeah, I always get him. One way or another.
Hey, I better get you a clean shirt.
Come on, you. Clear out. Clear out, all of you. You too, sis.
Hey,
Wait.
what's the trouble here?
Out.
So the big man guessed wrong.
I thought I told you to get out.
Sure you did. Only you're not such a big man anymore. Your stock's going down.
Well, they sure jump for you, Benton, don't they?
Yeah.
Well, take a look at a man that won't jump. Next time you try to run me out of town, play your own hand. Maybe you'd like to try right now.
After that, no thanks.
Well, give me my gun, then.
Sure. Say, you know, the town could use a man like you.
You or the town?
Same thing. How would you like to be acting sheriff?
What's the matter with the one you got?
He's only a deputy. The real sheriff, Jeff Lance, is laid up.
You doing his work for him?
Somebody has to. How about you?
If I do, I start by throwing him in jail.
Why? He won't give you any more trouble.
I want him out of the way.
On what charge?
Assault will do.
Not enough. Besides, he's useful to me.
All right, I'll change the charge. I'll make it murder and federal mail robbery.
Deputy Marshal, huh?
That's right. Redwood, there's nothing I'd like better than to have you make a break for it. Save the government a lot of trouble.
How do you know you got the right man?
Take a look. On your way, Redwood. You too, Benton.
Why, am I under arrest?
No, but I feel safer with you in front of me.
All right, all right. Come on, I told you to get out of the way.
I won't be needing you anymore. Sheriff, I got a customer for you. His name's Colt Redwood. I want him locked up. He's wanted for murder and robbery.
On what authority?
Is that enough? One thing more. I'm holding you responsible for him.
I'll get out of here. The first one I'm gonna look up is you.
Don't crowd your luck. It's been all bad so far.
Got your prisoner all tucked away?
More or less.
You know, the nice part of my job is I have nothing to do until lunchtime.
You're lucky.
They say the morning's the best time of the day to ride.
Maybe I'll be taking one. Later.
I'm not going anywhere. Where would you like to go?
Home.
Hi, Gary. I'd like to see ya. Come in. My best customers come in this way.
Head first?
Yep. Take some of them out. Feet first. Sit down, Gary. Rest yourself. Do you a lot of good.
Thanks.
Son, I think we ought to have a little talk.
Go right ahead, Doc.
I figure I know why you're here. Partly so anyway. And I'm telling you, you're starting out wrong. If you go it your way, you're going to leave a lot of dead men in this town.
Could be good for your business.
Yeah, I know, but I don't want that kind of business. We want peace and order, but not if we've got to pay for it with the lives of a lot of men.
Doc, I got a job to do.
I know. I know, son. It ain't easy. But remember, I warned you. Looky here. I got that out of Harry Masters. I figured you might be interested in it.
I certainly am. 30-30. Tell me, Doc, where can I find Jeff Lance?
About a quarter mile past the edge of town. First house on the right. White picket fence in front.
Thanks. If I need you, I'll be calling on you.
Yeah, you'll find me right here. Always glad to see you.
There's a hideout in Hidden Valley where I wanna hide away in a hide. stars and evening to watch us make our dreams come true in a hideout in hidden valley. I hide out forever with you.
That makes me better faster than Doc's pills. I'll guarantee that.
Thanks. Well, I better be going.
Have you met the new deputy that's in town?
Yes, I've met him. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye, dear.
Well, good morning.
I was just leaving. Goodbye.
I hope I'm not chasing you away.
Not at all. I know you must be very busy.
Yes?
I met Gary. I'd like to talk to Sheriff Lance.
Come in.
Howdy, Lance.
Good to see you, Gary. Oh, this is my wife.
How do you do?
I'll get you some coffee.
Well, that'll go fine.
Come over here and sit down. I've been hearing about you. I know all about what happened in town.
News travels fast.
Well, I still got friends here. So you picked up Colt Redwood.
Yeah, that's half of what I came out here for. The other half's Jed Northey. Know where he's hanging out?
Sure. You just left him.
Joel Benton?
That's my guess.
It's mine, too, but I can't prove it. Yeah, he's changed quite a bit since then. Yeah, I couldn't risk a jury trial on just this.
What are you going to do about him?
Smoke him out the best way I know how. Maybe his pal will talk after he sweats a while in jail.
Don't bank on it. He's a tough one.
He'll soften up.
Here you got mixed up in something else, too.
Yeah. You don't know anybody that carries a rifle with a split butt, do you?
No, I can't say that I do.
Doc Vinson gave me this. He took it out of Harley Masters.
30.
Mm-hmm.
Same as we took out of Janet's father.
It doesn't give us much. I suppose every cowman in town carries a Winchester.
Yeah, just about everyone.
You gotta make it look like a real jailbreak. He's no small-time sheriff.
You mean like you?
You're not so smart yourself, or you wouldn't be here. I'll tell you that when you're dealing with the United States Marshal, you gotta be careful.
All right, we'll make it look real.
Bye, Mrs. Lance, and take good care of your husband. I'll be around.
I can take care of myself. You just keep your eyes peeled. Bye.
Didn't waste much time getting out, did you?
I've spent less time in better jails.
So I've heard. We'll see if we can't find you someplace a little more restful.
think you can hold me here any better than you could in jail?
I think so. And this is why. I've been needing some target practice lately. Moving targets.
The federal charges against you are enough to hang you. If you give me the information I want, maybe I can get you off with life.
You're wasting your breath. I'd rather hang than rot in a stinking prison the rest of my life.
Think it over. I'll be back. So you couldn't hold him. How'd he get away?
All I know is I was dozing off and a gun crashed down on my head.
You're sure about that?
What do you mean, am I sure?
Any man who jumps when Joel Benton talks might take a rap on the head to make a jailbreak look real.
Listen, I might do a lot of things for my friends, but I'm not crazy enough to have my head cracked open.
I couldn't answer that.
What are you going to do?
You're an officer of the law. What would you do?
Go after him, I reckon.
That's a good idea. Where'll I look?
He was your prisoner. You figure it out.
Thanks for the help. I'll remember it.
Well, it was a pretty bad bump, but you lived through it.
I've got a feeling somebody doesn't like me around here.
Don't go jumping to conclusions. Here's your hat. Is this what you're looking for?
Oh, it sure is.
Yeah. Fell out of your hat when they carried you in here.
I'm sure glad you're the one that found it. Did you look at it?
Sure, I'm as curious as an old woman.
Make anything out of it?
Well, the way it looks to me, it's a map of the new railroad spur. Anyone knowing about it, if they could get their hands on the right land, could clean up by selling the right of way. Look at there. Looks like it cuts right through Janet Masters' property.
So that's why they're after her.
I think somebody else had that idea.
You know, Doc?
Yeah?
I'm kind of glad I got hit on the head. Think I've got a few of the answers now.
You know, Gary, I think that's just what you got.
I'll see you.
You bet you will. I'll be waiting around here for you if you need me.
Hey, boy, come on.
You picked a hot day for a ride.
Just seeing the country.
Well, if you're looking for Crescent or Redwood or whatever you call them, you come to the wrong place. I mind my own business.
Janet Masters didn't seem to think so.
I'm not responsible for what she thinks.
You two aren't very friendly, are you?
Well, why should we be? Her father ran my cattle off their grazing land onto this scrubby stuff.
And her father was shot in the back.
Not by me, if that's what you're getting at.
I'm not getting at anything. I'm just curious.
Well, I've told her and I'll tell you. I'm getting that land back. Would I come out in the open about it if I was the kind of a man that's shot from ambush?
You might if you were smart and you wanted to throw people off.
You're too quick on the draw. Everybody isn't out to shoot you.
It only takes one.
I'm not that one. Men are too scarce around here as it is. Good-looking man, anyway.
Oh, Bill Masters is a pretty good-looking guy.
Don't tell me I have you jealous already.
No, it's too nice a day to be jealous.
I thought you weren't going for a ride.
I wanted to see what the feud between the Handles and the Masters was all about.
Have you any idea who shot Harley Masters?
No. Have you?
I'm not a marshal.
Sometimes I wish I wasn't.
I hate to interrupt, but you happen to be on my property.
Sorry, Janet. I didn't see your brand on it.
Part of your job, no doubt.
If it were, there'd be a lot more marshals.
I'll see you later, Ed. It's a little crowded around here. Goodbye, darling. You must come and see me sometime.
Look, now,
Perhaps I'd think this was more amusing if my uncle's killer weren't still at large.
You know, this is an awfully small town for two such pretty girls. Well, let that be a lesson to you. Never kiss a girl on another girl's ranch. Going somewhere?
What's the idea?
I saw you in the bar last night. You're one of the hands from the Leaning M Ranch, aren't you?
What of it?
Nothing, except you're driving those cattle the wrong way.
You got nothing on me.
I've got enough to drop you right here.
You wouldn't dare.
The next one will be right in the middle.
Wasn't my idea. I had to do it.
Why?
Cal Freeling was shooting off his mouth to that deputy. So I had to take care of him. It was like this.
What's going on?
Somebody shot Cal.
He was shot in the back like your father and uncle.
All right, let's have the story. And it better be good.
I warned you once before. Never draw a gun on me.
You can't hide behind that tin badge. Hold it and start talking.
Masters, well, thanks.
Janet, stay out of this.
He's the law, Bill, until something better comes along.
I didn't know you'd change sides.
Don't take too much for granted.
I won't. You'll find your cattle over by the gorge. He was helping rustle them.
Cal? Why, he's been with me for years.
Don't argue with him, Janet. It's always his word against a dead man's.
Speaking of dead men, where were you when this happened?
I was wondering when you'd get around to ask me that.
Suppose you start answering then.
I was in town. I stopped by the ranch. The boys told me about the shooting out here.
One of my boys spotted some cattle being rustled. Figured I might find some we lost. Who's the corpse?
Cal Freeling.
He was a good man. Who did it?
Rustlers?
Why don't you ask him where he was?
Don't try to pin this on me.
You tried everything else to get back on our range.
And I'll get there, too.
Over my dead body.
That's all right with me.
Take it easy now, both of you. You still haven't told us where you were when it happened.
Back at the ranch, ask the boys.
What'd you expect them to say?
Yours?
No, I just remember you saying something in the saloon about the killer using a gun with a split butt.
That's right. Know who owns it?
How should I know? You know where you found it, don't you? That ought to tell you something.
It does.
Well?
I'll let you know when I have something to say. You better get your cattle rounded up.
Charlie, take Cal into town. You two come with me. You care to join us?
You're going to join me.
What do you mean?
I'm taking you to town.
What for? You arresting her?
Call it protective custody. But whoever's after the leaning M might be after you, too.
I can take care of myself.
Listen, I've got a job to do, and I'm going to do it whether you like it or not. Now, are you going to ride into town with me, or do I have to carry you?
That won't be necessary.
Let's go.
Come on, let's round up those cattle.
It's hard to believe Cal would double-cross me. Why was he shot?
Because he was spotted when I caught him, and somebody was afraid he'd talk.
It can only be Leo Handel. He threatened to break me when we ran him off our range.
It'll be you or Bill next.
Not if I get him first.
Killing Handel could have been a mistake. I'm sure he didn't do it.
What makes you so sure?
I found this rifle on his ranch.
Well, then that proves
No, it was too obvious. He wouldn't have been that careless. Someone wanted to frame him.
Well, if it wasn't Handel, who was it then?
Well, it could have been Joel Benton. It also could have been your cousin Bill.
Not Bill. We grew up together.
Who gets this ranch if anything happens to you?
Why, Bill. But
I didn't say he did do it. I just said he might have. Come on.
I think so. I tried to hate you. You seem so sure of yourself.
We'd better get out of here. I don't want to lose you now. Hold it a second.
This has always been a bad spot on the trail. After every storm, there's a landslide.
Yes, but this time there was no storm. That landslide was man-made. Let's find our horses.
I was just going to look for you. They got Jeff Lance.
What?
Yep. Nobody seen him. His wife was in the other room. She heard the shots, and when she come in, Jeff was lying there with a bullet in his chest. Crescent was gone.
How long ago did it happen?
Oh, about an hour ago.
Let's go inside.
Is there anything I can do for you?
Maybe if you stayed here with me for a wee while. The house seems kind of empty.
Certainly. Only, I'm afraid Janet's life might be in danger, too. I wouldn't want to bring you any more trouble.
Being married to a sheriff for 30 years, you get used to trouble.
She'll be safe here. I've got some friends in town know how to shoot, too. I'll round them up to stand guard.
All right, I'll go into town with you.
Well, what's your next move?
This. I found it out on the range, and I'm counting on it for the payoff.
What you gonna do? Ask every cowman in the country if he owns that thing?
Every rifle has a serial number burned in, and they're all registered with a Winchester company. All I gotta do is send them a wire. If my hunch is right, I'll know who the killer is before the day's over.
Good luck, son.
Same to you.
All right, so you got me out. But don't forget, I kept up my share of the bargain. I rustled Janet's and Handel's cattle, ran them into the ground so that you and Benton could pick them up for a song. In the beginning, we agreed on a three-way split, each one to do his share. Well, that was good enough for me.
Well, it's not good enough for me. Harley Masters supposed to have a map showing the route of the railroad spur. I was fool enough to tell you and Benton. Masters didn't have that map. Maybe you got it.
We didn't get it. That deputy marshal was the last one with Harley.
I'll take care of him later. But right now, you and I've got more important things to talk about.
What's on your mind?
A better deal. For you and me.
If you're thinking of a double cross, why don't you just knock Janet off? Everything would go to you.
I've got a better way.
What's that?
You string along with me and I'll make you more money than you've ever dreamed of.
You mean you want me to get rid of Benton?
Now you're getting smart.
And if I do get rid of Benton, what's the split?
50-50.
And if I don't?
Then you're not so smart.
It's a deal.
Good. We'll get along.
So long as that you don't figure by getting rid of Benton, you've only got me to handle.
Hadn't thought of that.
I had.
ought to get an answer any minute now.
Why, that dirty little...
What did you say?
Nothing.
Oh, Mr. Gary, it's for you. There's $1 collect on that.
What was in that wire, Bert?
The marshal found out who bought the gun that was used in all the killings.
I know who bought it, but you don't. Understand?
Yes, I understand.
Looking for something?
Yes, I'm looking for something. I'll take that map back.
What map? I don't know what you're talking about.
I'll bet you don't. You don't remember taking my hat and pulling the map out of the band, do you?
Let me go, you.
What brings you here?
Bill Masters just made me a deal. I thought you'd like to hear it. You might even want to make me a better one.
What was it?
A slug for you and a 50-50 split for me.
Why, that dirty double-crossing rat.
Nice offer, wasn't it?
Yeah. You know the kind of a split you'd get. A 30-30 slug right in the back.
You're right, Benton. Only I'll deliver this slug. And I've got an extra one for you. I figured you'd come running over here to double-cross me. It was the only way I could think of to get you two together.
Killing us will do you no good. The marshal checked the serial number of that rifle that did the killings. He knows now who it belongs to.
Thanks for telling me. He also knows that Eli here is Colt Redwood. But what he doesn't know is that you're Jed Northey, the other man he's looking for.
I know he doesn't. Don't be a fool. There's plenty for everybody after we get rid of him.
Not anymore, there isn't. I'll swear that I sold you the rifle. And you won't be here to deny it.
You'll never get away with it.
Whose word's he gonna take? Mine or a couple of dead men? With a federal price on their head.
That gun. I've heard all I want to hear, unless you have anything else to say.
I have something to say.
Nice work, sis.
We'll finish you off fast, Mr. United States Marshal.
Don't touch that gun, Eli.
What do you mean, don't touch that gun?
Just what I said.
He's got enough on us to hang us, sis.
I don't know about the rest of the things the law claims you did, but I do know there'll be no more killings. Now get some money out of that safe and get out of here. I thought you might be interested in that. I found it down by the lake. Remember when we were wasting our time?
I'm not so sure. Pick up your sister.
Wonder what's keeping the doc. Said he'd be here with the minister by now.
Howdy, folks.
This is our wedding, Doc, don't you remember? Where's the minister?
The papers just got here and everything is legal. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the state of Wyoming, I say, on with the wedding. You see what I told you? I get 'em one way or t'other.